Hey everybody, it's Busy Little Bee. Welcome back to my channel. Yesterday I uploaded my first intro to Jenna for you guys, and I hope you liked it. I spoke about the panel that she had done on Hannibal's channel with a lot of other creators. They were talking a lot about social services and the changes in those services in the last 30 years or so. Jenna, though, had other ideas. From the time she got on panel, it was all about her stories, her trauma, her experiences, and nothing to do with anyone else. And she was not yeeted from the panel. However, the reason she left is because she was talking about how older women shouldn't have babies or something. Mind you, with Kalari on panel, who has made it very clear, like she's talked about her fertility plans and struggles, and Jenna had a lot of opinions about that, I guess. And Jenna said, after 35 years old, you have to have an amniocentesis. And someone else on the panel said, that's just not true. And they weren't being mean, you know what I mean? But it seems like Jenna said what she had to say at the end, and then she just hangs up. So let's go ahead and see this fucking mess of a panel.
They think it's free money, they think it's easy money, so they don't want to try to get away from it. And it's really just supposed to be supplemental. I honestly don't see how people survive on it, but it just allows people to feel like, well, the government will give me this and I don't have to do much more. And a lot of times it leads to kids going without, because it really isn't enough to cover most households, especially multiple children. And the stigma, because so many people still assume that Black Americans are the majority on it. And a lot of our community is way too proud for that. And it shouldn't matter the demographic. It's supposed to help people who are in need. And it has been used as a weapon against our community for so long that a lot of people will literally go without.
People who think it's easy now to be on welfare, it really is not.
No, it's not. It's not as easy as people think.
It's not what people think at all.
They want you to stay underneath a certain amount. That's why I say it's a form of slavery, because as soon as you start to prosper, as soon as you start, you no longer get that assistance. And I do believe that sometimes when you start to prosper, that's exactly when you need that assistance, so that you can start to stack and get up off of that assistance. But they take it away from you so immediately. Plus the hoops that you got to jump through to receive these benefits are utterly ridiculous. Happy birthday, bro.
Yay, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's so amazing. My birthday's only gonna last 27 minutes, and it's gonna be over.
Happy
Probably
birthday.
best birthday song ever. Yeah.
Yep.
There it is. And that's what's going to be the downfall of all of this. Hey, Jenna, welcome.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Jenna.
Doing good.
Hey, Jenna.
Well, I've been having some health issues this week where my leg's been collapsing under me. And I was in the ER on a Sunday night and had to spend several hours there until I could hobble again. But my mom's been coming over to help me and, try and help with some of the things I'm behind on, like cleaning the kitchen, getting my mail, stuff like that. So this whole discussion about being a child and having a truancy and stuff, my brother used to hold up a knife to me. He held up a knife to me and made me stay home with him because he didn't want to get in trouble for ditching without having somebody do it with him, right?
Wow. Oh, God.
I had to, in my bedroom, I put my legs up against a book stand to hold the door closed while he was slashing a butcher knife under my bedroom door.
You gotta process it.
It takes a while for you to actually remember that this all happened to you. And these kids are going to be really screwed up. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. We all agree that what she's doing to these kids psychologically, emotionally, is going to screw them up, and they're going to need some real help in the future. But I don't think that she sees that. I don't think that she understands that. And I know Mash said that she wanted to weigh in on what's going on with these kids. Go ahead, Mash. What do you got?
Sorry, I had an issue with blood stuff. The way that she argues with the teenage girl on the line is totally unnecessary. She yells stupid stuff, and you know how teenagers are, right? So why she just pisses me off because she thinks that she can't just turn the mother
Fucking.
Ooh, she's mad. She's mad.
Really mad.
I got you on the profanity. You just roll.
She's trying to get there, okay?
She can't turn it the fuck off to deal with her children is ridiculous. But
Mhm.
oh, geez.
No, because she's not that emotionally developed, Mash. You know, not everybody is really emotionally developed. And
Yeah.
so it took me until I was practically 50, which I'm 50 now, to realize that my parents were narcissists.
Not, are their emotional needs being met?
They don't even care about that. I looked like
They
an
don't care about that
Auschwitz.
at all. They don't
I
care.
looked like an Auschwitz child.
But
I was.
I'm willing, or I'm glad actually that Denise is online, because she has all of our eyes on her. You know what I mean? And
She's documented. It's being documented.
It's a digital trail of evidence.
It's
What do they look like? Do you see bruises? We don't know.
No, but you know the
Can I
what's the
chime in on this?
what,
Oh yeah, go for it.
wait,
Hold on 1 second.
can I go first, please? The dude that was married to Ruby Frankie, what's that guy's name?
Mr. Frankie,
Mr. Frankie.
Yeah.
We'll just call him that.
Kevin.
I guess.
Kevin Frankie. He was told that he wasn't allowed to be a part of the family. He had to leave for a year.
And it is what it is.
Well, there's a lot of
Well,
people
let
who
me
need
say this.
jobs.
Well,
There's
hold
a
on.
lot of people who need jobs right now. So
Hold
why
on.
can't they
Hold
beef
on.
up their services?
Who would want to do that?
Excuse me. Can I hear what GPS to say?
Yeah.
Please.
Well, let me say this. I think the whole CPS issue depends on what area you in. That's just my opinion.
You could not give me enough money to go into people's homes and be a CPS worker, because
Exactly.
there just
Well,
isn't enough. And
I'll tell
children.
you straight up. I for the last 4 years have been tormented by a local neighborhood child who has been a problem. People have been complaining about him. He has this little motorbike. He speeds around. He does wheelies, whatever. On July 4th, he tried to break and enter into my condo. I had to just get the door repaired on Friday. Okay. And I had to go through both my homeowners association, the HOA, and try and figure out who's responsible for paying for these damages. This kid has been running around rent-free in everybody's head for 4 years, and nobody's doing anything about him. And so there's more agencies involved than just CPS. It's all
Yeah, she need to call
You're-
cops.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
police
Yeah,
presence matter.
Yeah, that's not CPS.
I mean, what I was saying basically was just that it's not always the decision of the CPS worker.
Marty's a piece of shit. He's a criminal. So period.
Yeah,
I don't know that
All right.
I don't know that we actually had to bring in any authorities on this one, but my grandmother got dementia back in the 90s, and she was living alone, right? So she was getting taken advantage of. But like when I was a little kid, I was wearing corduroy pants that were way wrong for me. They were 4 inches up on my ankle, and I got teased all the time for the fact that I didn't have clothes that fit me. Even before social media, you all ride the same bus home, you all live in the same neighborhood. So you've got all these kids that are making fun of your short corduroys living in the same neighborhood with you.
Yeah.
Man, I turned my bully into an evil character in my sci-fi novel. That's how I handled it. After I learned to fight her back and beat the fuck out of her finally.
She never really discusses anything that's going on with those kids, and she blatantly ignores them while she's on stream. So leaving the child in the hotel with the door open as she walks away and streams on live talking about Per T Gossip, a channel that's no longer even existence today, then I mean this is fitting for somebody that doesn't care.
I don't even know if it's really that she doesn't care.
And I'm agree with King Low. I'm agree. I think that she does care for her kids. I'm sorry, Mash. I think she does love her kids. I think she does love them, but she doesn't care for them at all.
Well, I think she's very disoriented from whatever she's ingesting into her system, right?
Okay, can I just finish my?
Go ahead, Mash.
Go for it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Please. So sorry, I'm annoying, but I just
You're good.
So between her calling her the daughter fat, saying that she thinks that the size 18 or 20 skirt will stretch, she needs a huge tent for a t-shirt because of a muffin top, leaving her kids alone or taking them on a field trip for smokes, and basically teaching this 6-year-old to trim a cigarette filter because you know that child's ears are all up there.
So I think there's a possibility that she also left this kid to hang out at the hotel room very intentionally to the audience, so that way it'd have some kind of deal of, oh no, well maybe if I give the money something will be better or some kind of shit like that. Like Denise would have to have that in the back of her head if she's constantly grifting.
I don't know. I mean, she might be, but I had an incident happen in the late 90s, right? Where I had severe bronchitis.
Yeah.
Can I say something? I don't know the lady that was speaking. I don't know what's your name. But
Jenna.
Jenna, God bless you, because you have went through a lot in your life, and I'm happy to see that you are in a condition that you can strive to do better. Because the last couple of stories you have been telling, kind of like brought me down a little bit to earth. You are an amazing person. I hope that life grants you something beautiful.
I did not see
Monty,
the financial records.
you know
What's
what it
wrong with
is?
dude? What is wrong? I know what it is. Between you and I know exactly what. Oh, he's way past stalking SJM, bro. He's harassing the shit out of SJM.
Because he's stopping in front of your apartment. Like it's getting crazy.
You know, they only consider it stalkering if you have actually tried to like physically assault them. And so they won't do anything. Like I've literally had to deal with this in politics because I had a dude like actually physically assault me, and I tried to handle it and I had to go to court twice.
Then she ended up meeting Rev. Rev ended up having a bunch of money and was pretty much like.
Wait, I thought you just said Rev.
I'm sorry.
Didn't you just say Rev as the first guy?
No. Rev,
No.
no. Rev is the last guy who she's been around because she's also gotten like immensely huge with Rev.
I'm so confused by her love situation.
Rev was pretty much like a 25-year-old, 30-year-old virgin when they met. So like, there's a huge
Oh
deal
my
of
God.
like, yeah. So like, Rev is like, Rev is weird and wrapped up in this, and she's getting on Rev because Rev has money. That's the only reason why Rev really happened. So
come on and fuck me, baby. Fuck me, baby.
So dad won.
Can you answer me this? How old is this goddamn bitch?
Shanny?
She's like my age. She's like 42.
40. Yeah, she's in her 40s.
I'm 44.
Okay,
she's 42,
so
something like that.
I'm 50. So like, she should be done baby making at this point, right? Like,
That's the good news.
No, because I'm 47 and we're working on that in my home. You just have to be healthy.
but that's different. Like,
okay,
if
Kalari,
you're
I'm
in
gonna
a
call it out.
household that's different.
As long
She's
as you
not-
got
she's
the
not
parts,
healthy.
you can still have a baby. Trust me.
She's not healthy.
If you are a
She is,
single
a
lady
balloon.
still trying to have babies at 42, come on now.
Much like
You
Mrs. Tony.
can't have no babies at 42. Listen, Shanny had so many medical problems that she claims we don't know that. I don't think a baby's on his mind. Have you seen how Rev look? I don't think Rev has any type of like semen left in his body. He looks like he's
Oh my
dead.
God.
Okay, like
Are both shorter than me. Okay, so Chantel is 5. She's 5 foot, right?
5'1".
she's 5'1".
Okay, she's 5'1".
I can't
And-
Shanny did that
say
6
what I
feet.
think.
And
Shanny's out 10.
Amberlynn is 5'3". Yes?
Mhm.
I am 5'4.5". I weigh 135 pounds.
Yeah.
I
That's
cannot
proper weight.
Yeah.
So Chantel's
cannot-
about 5 of you and Amber's about 6 of you.
I cannot understand
And
this
Shanny
woman.
is at least 40 of you.
My mom was getting mad at me last night because she's like, "Why do you watch these people?" And I'm like, "They're my daytime soaps. What do you want me to do?"
Commenting on somebody's age and the time that they choose to have children is a choice that some people make to have it a little later. If you are healthy, you can have a child up until your mid-50s, depending on familial history. So you shouldn't be judging people on when they choose, because some people choose to be settled and.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to do the
Can I finish, please?
Go ahead.
People can choose when to have children. That's not a choice for anyone but themselves to make. And that's not for you to tell anyone when they should pop a child out of their vagina, when they shouldn't. That's their business. I understand your point.
Can I please weigh in?
Go ahead.
I was
When
going
you
to say
were-
something before I went to bed, but go ahead, Jenna.
When you were 35, you have to have an amniocentesis. Period. Okay.
No, you don't actually.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I've
I work
never.
in an OBGYN office, and no, it's not mandatory.
It's not. It's
I
not
just-
mandatory.
At all. I just wanted to say this because I got to be up early tomorrow, and I wanted to leave with this because I know
Not
that
heifer
there-
wrangler. Hold on, I'm just
I-
not saying it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm the heifer wrangler.
Stop it.
You
I just
know,
don't.
she
I
gets
just
mad
don't.
that I call her a heifer, so I love to remind her because you know she watches all of us.
So yeah, that was Jenna on Hannibal's panel, and clearly he was not talking over people except to moderate. That's what she said. Someone told me yesterday that she called him aggressive, and I'm like, Hannibal has never come across to me as aggressive in any way. So I don't know where she got that from, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and kind of got an idea of why Jenna came to be kind of in the spotlight. Tomorrow I will be uploading the rage, the breezy rage versus foodie rage, and they're both raging at each other, and I'm sorry, but if Foodie Beauty makes you rage, maybe you need some time off. Just couldn't be me, you know what I mean? Alright guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
It's a nice lady called Busy Little Bee. It's a nice channel. Busy Little Bee, subscribe.
That is Queen Bee.
Busy Little Bee, subscribe to Busy Little Bee's channel.
Come on, Busy Little Bee.
Good night, Busy Little Bee.